All right, y'all. We're here with another one. And man, today, I'm not going to lie, y'all. Today, this one is going to be special. This is going to be very special. I have today here, soccer player, D1 athlete, right?
That's right.
Big dog, Miss Alyssa Turco. Come on, y'all. Come on. Welcome her to the network. Now, listen. I have to let you know, when you come and, get in front of the camera with me,
yes.
Now you're a family member of the network. So we'd like to welcome you to the Straight Street Network family.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Of course, you're welcome. Listen, y'all, this is my girl. I want y'all to know some things about her. Come on now. First off, when I met her, well, prior to that, the injury, but when I met her, hit it off instantly. This is my dog. Yeah, we're cool. But then after not seeing her for, I say, about a month or so, I see her, she walks up on me in a pair of crutches, y'all. And it hurt my heart so bad. I almost cried. I literally almost dropped a tear. It hurt my heart so bad. So we're going to definitely get into that, but we're going to start at the beginning. So, Alyssa.
Yes.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing fabulous. Thank you for having me.
How was the sports going?
Oh, it's going wonderful. Our soccer team at Southeastern right now, we have a bye week, and then next week we go into conference tournament. So we just wrapped up all of our conference games. Next week we travel to Texas, and we have a week, and hopefully we can win some games, win a ring, and
look, I'm not lying. I need to see you with that. Listen, and please don't get it here. Get the pinky ring for me.
Oh, that's right.
I need to see you with that big thing. Now let's go back to when I would say you probably were still kicking balls around. Probably not soccer ones. Probably just any ball your mom and dad had in the house. You just kicking around.
Yeah.
So let's go back there. Let's go back to Nevada.
Okay.
How was it growing up in Nevada? Because me personally, I only think Las Vegas Strip when I think of Nevada, and I think everything else is just sand and dirt around there.
Right. Just desert.
Yes. So how was it growing up in Nevada? What is it like?
Well, growing up in Nevada is definitely different than Hammond, Louisiana. I do have to say that.
Okay.
But my parents and my little sister Ava, we lived 15 minutes off the Strip. So going to the Strip was regular activity for me growing up. But I do have to say Vegas is much more than someone would think it is. Of course, your mind goes to the Strip and everything that has to offer, which totally, that is huge. That's what makes Vegas. But there's so much more than you think. First of all, I live in a regular house. You walk down the street here, and that's the house I live in.
Except
there's no grass in the front yard. It's just dirt rocks.
I got you.
Other than that, everything is very normal. It's just regular average, what you would normally think. We have beautiful mountains you can hike. We have a lake. We have so much more than I guess you would think. It's just the entertainment factor is definitely through the roof. So we've got a lot of sports that have been coming in. I'm a huge hockey fan, and we have a hockey team there. And we've got all the sports coming in. We've got a baseball team coming in, a men's basketball team coming in. So big entertainment capital, but a more normal childhood than you would think. But growing up, going to the Strip was definitely
because I'm thinking I'm seriously sitting here thinking your childhood you had to be riding in the drop top down the street. That's what I'm thinking. How do you grow up 15 minutes away from that?
Right, I know. And so you would think that's the lifestyle, right?
Yes.
But I would say you're definitely more sheltered from that, I would say, growing up. But, I mean, depends on the area you're in, depends where you are. But, it was definitely something that my parents, wanted my family to have in their lives because obviously that... And my dad works in hotels. So, big thing for our family. But... Also, the Strip is here and there. So, especially as a young child,
Yes, I mean, it's probably not too much to do, but it's sights to see. It's really sights to see.
I grew up, driving on the Strip. I would see this hotel there. I would see that casino there. And, just all the bright lights. And
so much. It's so much. It'll draw you in. It'll probably make you stay there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful city, I do have to say. But you've got to be you've got to have that, type of personality to live there for sure because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Definitely.
And that's why I came here for a change of pace.
Okay, well, definitely slower.
Yes.
Definitely slower here.
Yes.
And definitely a little more calmer and yes. So I'll definitely see that.
Yes.
Now, growing up, so field trips in school, I would say field trips in school was to the Strip. Mm-hmm. That's what, man. My field trip was to global wildlife, Alyssa. I went fed a goat in the camel.
Hey, you know what? Global wildlife.
But that's so fun to me. Listen, it was so fun to me. I continue to do it.
Yeah.
So now I actually go, like, I'll just take my kid. We'll just go.
Oh, I love it.
It doesn't have to be planned or nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just get up and go because I feel like by me doing that growing up, it introduced me to another type of, patience, mindset. Because that's what I look at it as. I look at when I go out there to like global wildlife or to the zoo. Right. That's a patient place for me. It's equivalent to me sitting in the park under a tree, just sitting back.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And then you get all the wildlife on top of that. And see, like that's something I never got to experience growing up. I never got to experience any green, any like lush, any water, like for the most part, any animals. So coming out here and then being surrounded by wildlife, what? Like
crazy.
Yes, I'd see a river on the side.
Oh yeah. Don't get too close to the edge either.
Yeah. Yes. Well, because you know what's in there. And I'm not trying to find out. So
definitely. That's fun. So. Yes. When did the soccer actually come about? Like, was it elementary, middle school, like high school? When did the soccer actually come about?
The soccer came about definitely very early on. I started playing rec soccer when I was about 4 years old. So, every parent throws their kid in soccer and then just kind of run around and have fun and whatnot. So
too much energy?
Too much. Too much. Like, I probably was somebody playing with the, dandelions out in the field somewhere.
Definitely.
Like, not taking it seriously. But then as I started to, get older and progress, at around the age of 10, I would say, I started doing travel ball.
Okay,
so that's when I started traveling to different states, playing. I was on a club team. And then after the age of 10, progressing onward, I started getting more serious with it. But yeah, so they were like, all right, Alyssa, you need to decide, is this something you really want to do?
Okay.
Oh, I love soccer.
Decision making.
1,000%. I want to do this. I love the sport. And no matter what happens, I want to do this because I love to do it. Okay. And so then I'm so grateful for my parents, love them to death because all they've done for me my entire life is put in time, effort, dedication, money, like into me, so I'm able to do what I want to do. Good looking mom and dad. Shout out to y'all. They're the best. I've really been blessed with the best, and they're the best examples in the world, and that's the reason why I am here is because of them. And I just, it started going on from there. Once I got into high school, I was on a travel team, did high school soccer as well. And then junior year of high school is when NCAA, you can start getting recruited for women's soccer. Because it's different for every sport, but for soccer, it's your junior year. Like the summer of your junior year of high school, that's when you can talk to college coaches. So that year hits for me. And there are bumps in the road, but it's okay because we're here. Hurdles, yes. Oh, big, high hurdles. But we can jump over them. Yes. And so I tore my ACL, first ACL, 8th grade. So I was just a little baby. So that happened, but, climbed over that mountain. We're all good. Then comes junior year when I think I can start being recruited to play. Boom. Tore my ACL my junior year of high school. Ooh. So that whole recruiting year was like watch through the water. So you definitely were sitting on the couch with your head down, like, where's this going to go? What's going to happen? I was just praying that I could get to any school. You heard that? Y'all heard that? One school, anything, because my dream was to play college soccer. So, and that's what I'd worked my whole life for. So, and I really, really wanted to do it. So I told myself, you know what? We're going to take junior year. We're going to recover. It's going to be great. You've done this once before. It's no stranger to you. You can do it. Get to my senior year, so I've got 1 year left to basically find college, get recruited, and I'm stressing out because a lot of people, their junior year get recruited, and then all of those schools are filled out. They're good. They're not looking. Right. So the next season is like, it's whatever. And I'm concerned because I'm sitting like a duck, not knowing what to do. I don't have film for my junior year because I was injured. I'm going into my last year thinking, well, I already just have to simply, apply for colleges. It's my last year of high school. Like, there's just a lot going on. So I'm worried, but I know that there's a bigger plan and it'll all work out the way it's supposed to. So not worrying too much, but still a little bit of, natural worry inside of me. What's going to happen? And I thank God every single day. I was sitting in school and I get a text message from my now head coach here.
Okay.
Hey, Alyssa. We saw, because, you know, the big thing, especially with technology now, is make a highlight video, put it on YouTube.
Make a highlight. Mm-hmm.
Make a highlight video, put it on YouTube. Anybody can see it. That's a great way to advertise yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a text from Coach Nathan. Hey, Alyssa, we saw your highlight video on YouTube. We would love to get you down here for a visit.
They came searching for my girl. I told y'all she was the best. See, let's let this story unravel. Come on, let's let this unravel.
Well, and I just felt over the moon, excited, blessed. Yes.
But you were praying for that.
Yes.
Got you.
I felt like it was just fell right into my life. I could not have felt more blessed in that moment because I was so thrilled. I had a couple other offers, and they were like to decent schools, but none of them just felt right. Like, I don't know. And then, so I get on a plane.
That is a real process too. Like to actually have to deal with
sure.
those, because they're just not speaking to your parents; they're speaking to you directly also.
They want the player.
Yes.
They're like, of course, like things on top of what come with the player. Like I'd say the player's baggage is like important as well, but they're looking at you. Like you are the one that will be representing their program. You are the one who will be going to practices, playing in games. Like that's you. So. Yes, it is a lot because you're dealing with a lot of different coaches all at once. You're dealing with going on visits, you know, visiting so many different teams and players and girls and campuses.
Traveling.
It's a lot. Yeah. So I fly here, you know, the 3-hour plane ride, which I love to fly, so not too bad. And I get here, coach picks me up, we come to campus. I just, from the moment I got here, I knew. Everybody was so welcoming. So kind.
And come to Louisiana, y'all. Please. Just take a visit.
The Southern hospitality here.
It's real. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. I have never, and it's coming from the West Coast, that is just not something out there.
Oh.
Like you've got kind people everywhere. Yes. But the nature of the beast out there is just something different, and people really take it literally, and that output sometimes is just like, so. But when you're here, I truly feel like everybody is I don't know what it is, and it's just Louisiana. Like I love it so much. The culture is great. Everybody gets along. Everybody's happy. I call it the happy seat. Everybody's got smiles on their faces. And of course, like. Things happen everywhere. There's, bad things that happen across the globe, but I don't know. I feel like there's just something here that makes it different.
Yes,
and I was automatically attracted to that.
Yes.
I loved it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to spend the next 4 years of my life here. Like,
Look at that.
This is where I want to be. And so.
That's a very, pivotal decision. That's a very pivotal decision.
Especially for my parents when I tell them, oh, yeah. I'm moving thousands of miles across
I'm going
the country.
to the south.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to the south. We literally on another coast.
Yes.
Where I grew up. I'm going to the south now, y'all.
Yes. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's right. This is where I want to be. And of course, I mean, you can probably pick up from what I've said about them earlier, but Alyssa, we're so proud of you. Wherever you want to go, that is where we're going to support you to go. And we would love nothing more for you. And so I committed right after my visit. I was all in. I was ready to go.
Okay.
And then the following couple months later, I came in, and ever since I've been here, I've just had the greatest experiences in the world. And
look at that.
I would not trade them for the world.
Look at that, bruh.
They're just amazing. It's
and
amazing.
And this is a very great time in your life to make a lot of memories. This is basically the biggest time.
It's the time.
Yes, to make a lot of memories.
It's the time. It's the time to make the memories, the mistakes, the relationships. I have formed relationships here that I know I will carry out through when I'm in a rocking chair.
Oh, definitely. You got family here.
Oh my.
Oh, you got some family
it feels like
here.
Everybody's family.
Yes, you got some family out here. Definitely.
Yes.
Gonna ride for you. Gonna cook for you.
That's
gonna give you what you want.
The food out here. Let me tell you.
Well, I guess we might as well go ahead on and talk about it.
One thing to get you out here.
Come on.
It is some food, and I love to eat.
Come on.
Yes, it is absolutely fabulous.
So are we? Let me see. Are we ecstatic about the Louisiana cuisine?
If there was a word bigger than that, that is the word I would use. It is Fabulous.
So have you had everything? Have you had everything? Have you had the low stuff and the high stuff? Go.
Oh, we got some friends in the back.
Welcome to Southeastern, y'all. Thank you.
Anything I'm given, I'll eat it. I'll try it.
Okay,
I think it's great.
That's what I was saying. So you have the low stuff. See, when I say low stuff,
yes.
I'm talking about kind of like your dirty hot sausage sandwiches.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm talking about the gravy on the shrimp on bun. Ooh. I'm talking about go all the way low, but then we can still go up. We still go
that's
up.
Right.
We got some gumbos.
Ooh, of course. I mean, you have to.
Come on, we got some crawfish seasonings and some crawfish sauces that goes on top of that fish.
Crawfish. Give me some crawfish.
And you know people hate on crawfish. They call them mud bugs.
What?
They hate on crawfish.
No, you can't hate on crawfish.
Not at all.
They're so good.
Not at all.
What? Not
exactly.
me.
Definitely.
Could it be me?
So,
Not
all right,
me.
okay, snowballs.
Yes.
Come on.
See, that's crazy.
Come on.
That is one thing that so when I came here and my teammates were like, oh, like, you know, and that is one thing that hasn't changed. It's hot in Vegas and it's hot here.
Oh.
That's something that doesn't change.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's the same thing.
Oh my gosh.
So friends were, hey, Alyssa, you want to go get snowball? I'm like what? What are you talking about? I'm like, a snow cone? They're like,
okay. So it's definitely a snow cone over there.
Yeah. Because I'm like, a snowball, you throw a snowball. They're like, no, Alyssa, you eat a snowball.
Welcome
and
to
I'm
the
like,
South.
Fine, it's a snowball. But,
yep.
I'll mess up a snowball. I love a sweet treat.
Definitely.
All the time.
Praline?
Oh, I'm telling you, literally anything.
My girl has been here and she has had the whole menu.
Anything
Stop
that is sweet, give it to me and I will mess it up.
Got you. Well, I do have an egg roll spot.
Ooh, I love
where they make everything into an egg roll.
Ooh.
So it'll be a hamburger, it'll be a hot sausage.
Get out of here.
It'll be a shrimp egg roll, it'll be a crawfish egg roll. So we'll go one day. Don't trip. You here? We'll go one day. But I'm just.
You tell me, and I'm there.
Definitely. I'm just letting you know.
Sounds great.
Now, okay. So the recruitment process came high school, right?
Yes.
How did your mind stay intact during that?
Well.
And were you educating yourself through that process also?
I would say I was blessed with a lot of great resources.
Okay.
I was guided a lot. And I was taught a lot of great information that I feel I did use to get myself where I am, but with the help of so many people is the reason why I was able to do what I was able to do, the reason why I was able to contact coaches, the reason why I was able to make a highlight video and put that out there, the reason why I was able to, you know, communicate with coaches and do everything I needed to do to get recruited. But it was a lot because on top of, navigating your way through high school alone, which is already, something that's hard.
Already real.
It's already real. You've got that on top of it, which is like a strict business type thing almost.
Exactly.
And you have to navigate through that and transition to get to the places you want to be. But also I had to remind myself, like, at the end of the day, it's one step at a time. Enjoy the moment while you're living in it.
Soak it in.
Because that's why it's important.
Y'all heard what she just said.
Yes.
Soak it in, man.
It
yes.
is
because it'll go quick.
The time flies. And it's a phrase I think you hear from when you're about this tall, but I don't think you actually realize.
Yes, until you're way older.
Fast.
Yes.
I mean, my mom was just telling me the other day, so Alyssa, you happy you're almost halfway through your second year?
Look at that.
What?
Look at that.
What? Like, almost halfway.
And this is a super blur. This is a super blur for you.
Yes. Yes. And I'm just like, what? I'm like halfway done, with college.
Yeah.
And then 2 years later, I'll have my degree, and then I continue on with what I'm going to do. And
yeah. Now it's time to be a human.
Yes. It's time to be an adult.
Exactly. So we get through let's say we get through the first year of college, so that would be the first season.
Right.
So does the injury come that season?
The injury came, so we had our first fall, which was last year, because our NCAA season falls in the fall. And then we transitioned into spring, which we don't have an actual NCAA season, but we play just a couple of games against teams around us just for like practice and whatnot. And so during that season, so spring of this year, 2024, that's when I tore my ACL for the third time.
Ooh.
So.
Ooh, talk about injury prone.
Oh.
Do we need to get another set of legs or something here?
I think I'm made of glass, and at this point, I think I'm just a robot. So I'll take it.
But it's making you stronger.
People ask me all the time, first of all, how have you not quit? And I'm like,
definitely.
No.
Man.
No, when you love something, you do not stop.
Okay.
And second of all, at least just in this situation for me personally, that's how I feel. And secondly, I don't know, don't let adversity stop you. Like
You're right.
You keep going.
You're right.
You don't give up. If you love something, you keep fighting for it. You do what you need to do. And I've done it before, so I know I can get through it.
So was this recovery process a bit easier?
So
I know it was still hard. You got to think it's still an injury.
Sure.
Was physical therapy, all these kind of things. But was the third one a little tad bit less stressful, or was it more?
I see, and the thing is, there's so many factors that go into it. So for my third one, the graph I had was, so you can see I've got these big gnarly scars on me. So it was very.
We matching, it's just different legs. See, I got the meniscus tear.
Oh, that's right.
So they had to go into the knee here and fix all of that. So we got the same scar, it's just different legs.
See, and that's the thing is, this one was so invasive comparatively to the other two that I would say physically it was, tougher maybe than the first two. But I have so much support. I have my teammates, my sisters.
There we go.
On ride or die. I cannot be more blessed to have the most fabulous group of girls surrounding me.
Okay.
Because they make the process a million times easier.
Okay.
As do my coaches, as does my family back home, and just, people in general. When I first met you, I remember I was on my crutches and I'd order something to eat and I could not move, and you just automatically let me come around, let me bring it to you.
Yes, definitely.
Just people in general, their kindness, their, willingness to help just makes it so easy. And that's why I'm so grateful to be surrounded by so many fabulous people that are so kind, have great hearts, and are able to help. Because truly I'm just, at this point, although I'm in month 7 of my injury right now, and there's usually take 10 to 12 to recover on an ACL. But I feel at this point, I am just grateful to have the opportunity. Every single day, I'm able to walk.
Yes.
I'm able to function. That alone is more than I can ask for.
Definitely.
On top of that, being able to go back to what I love, a collegiate sport, which I'm grateful to have the opportunity to be here and even to do that, is more than I could ever ask for.
Definitely.
So, and if anything, I think the injuries, sometimes I think to myself, well, this might have potentially stunted me athletically maybe a little bit because I've missed out on 3 years of soccer, which is a lot.
Okay.
Where I could have been training, growing,
right,
progressing.
Being stronger.
Yes. But I think I would not trade these for anything.
Definitely.
Because the way it has mentally changed my perspective is something will never give up. The way that I look at things now is so much different than the way I was looking at them before. And, it could have also been a maturity thing. I was a bit younger.
Patience, I feel, probably played a factor.
Oh.
Come on. Because soccer.
Lord tests me with patience every single day. And you know what? I think I was just telling somebody the other day, if there was one trait that I could just hone in on and really, I think, work on, is patience. And
all of us.
Is something that has definitely helped me with that.
Sit on down.
Oh, yeah.
Sit on down. Because your sport is fast paced. You using your legs. It's soccer fast paced. I don't know if your life is the same way. But I know my life is fast paced. Yes. And then you play a fast paced sport.
Oh, yeah.
So sometimes, even though you might have in the back of your head that you're getting the rest you need, or you're getting the exercise, and you're sitting down enough, you're really not, because it's such a fast pace.
Right.
And something will sit you down.
Well, and I feel like life moves fast, and if you're not moving with it, you're going to get left behind.
Definitely.
So that's where I felt it was a struggle, because I felt like I was stuck, and everything else around me was moving, but I was stuck, and I was like, but like I want to go, but like I can't, and so. But at the end of the day, I think
I gotta sit right here and watch everything do this.
Right, glide right past.
And I can't grab it. Yep.
But at the end of the day, like everybody progress. I have to realize this is everybody progresses in different ways and their own ways. And just because somebody's at a different point mark in the race, and you're behind them, or everybody's perception of it, everybody's path is different.
Yes, definitely.
Just because I'm in one place. Somebody else's place will be different, but that's what makes it beautiful. Is everybody is in different parts of their lives and is experiencing different things and going through different things, and that's the great part is we're able to teach each other.
Definitely. Definitely.
What we are learning in our individual experiences, and that's how we can help each other. So when somebody else faces something similar, like they're like, oh, like
I can go to her because she's had 3 broke legs.
Honestly, though, although, yes, do I wish I had them? Sometimes, maybe not. But at the end of the day, like, there are people in this world that have to go through things, like, much further, much worse. And to me, those are the people that are the ones that, those are the fighters. Those are the warriors.
Yes,
those are
that's the titans we need.
I'm lucky. I have it good. So I have nothing to complain about. So every day I wake up, I've got an opportunity to do something, and I just hope I can do the best that I can. And I guess that's just the mindset that I go through now is, I get to do this. I'm able to do this. When I have a workout that I think is really tough, or that I run, I get to do that.
Right.
I am lucky enough to be able to do that. When I go to classes and maybe I'm tired and I'm like, oh, like I don't really want to learn about this today.
There you go.
I get to go to class. I get to be able to work towards a degree. That in itself makes me the luckiest girl in the world.
Okay.
So I will take it any day, and I just feel blessed to have family around me to support me through things like this. So, yes. Just wonderful experience.
Are you the player that goes the hardest? Are you the teammate that goes the hardest?
You know what? I have to say no, not me.
Okay.
It's the girls around. Everybody.
It's the full team.
Everybody goes 100%.
Okay.
So that I could go 100%, that the girl next to me can go 100%. I feel like we keep a very good standard with each other. And everybody works so hard.
Yes.
And gives it everything. And that's why I love my team. It's a team. We work for each other. We're there for each other. I would take a bullet for anybody on the team.
There we go.
I love my sisters. They are family to me. And so I'm still unable to practice. I can lift, I can do certain things, but I can't practice yet. Getting there though, very close. And then once I can start practicing in like non-contact stuff, then I can transition into contacts and getting back into games. But as of now, and I'm almost there, but I'm still on the sideline, and I'll watch everybody practice. When I am watching my team, they are so inspiring to me because they make me want to work even harder to get to where they are.
Definitely.
Because they are doing so amazing and doing such incredible things that I look at them and I think I want to be like them. I want to do the things they are doing. They are the most inspiring people in the world. And I'm just so grateful to have them because they push me to be better.
That's what's up. I feel like that's what's needed. I feel like, especially in sports, if we're going to be doing something all together, we have to at least uplift each other.
That's right.
To the fullest. We have to uplift each other.
I think that's the biggest, and I think sports, as well as everything in life, is a lot of mental game. Like,
oh man,
It's what it is, and if you can have a good mental space, and your teammates and the people around you can feed into that, and then you can in turn feed into them, like it changes the game. It really does. I think it does.
I feel like a lot of things I overcame. Some things were like hard.
Right.
Some were the worst, but I feel like by me having a humorous mindset to all of these things, even though some of this stuff was not a joke, but I still was able to find a smiling point, a happy point in a lot of these things, and I think that carried me through so far.
Well, and that's what it's all about. It's honest. Again, I think that's what life is about: is having like fun-loving experiences and being happy doing what you're doing. Because often I ask myself that, especially with the medical things that I've gone on. Yeah. I sit down with myself and I ask, you know, do you love it? Because if you don't love it, then don't do it. Like, if you don't love it, don't do it. But I love it. I really love it. I love soccer. I love the atmosphere it's given me. I really love it. And I love the people that it's given me all throughout my life. I've, you know, back home on my club teams and my high school team, I've made friendships. Again, I know I'll carry it with me throughout the rest of my life. Okay. I've learned lessons. I feel like it's built me. It's a big part of me into the character that I am and the person that I am. You know, a lot of my traits apply that I've learned and gained from soccer apply in my life. Outside life. Definitely. For sure.
That's the reason I love sports.
I love
You can sports use the
for that reason.
Champion mentality or the sports mentality.
Yes.
And you can apply it to so many different places. And man, so many, especially just the winning mentality.
Oh yeah.
And overcoming. You can take that from sports and apply it to. So I give that to athletes. I say, man, athletes y'all at least got the motivation to push y'all through.
Thank you.
So I give y'all that.
Thank you.
So are we a practice person or a full game? The real game. Which one do you like more?
Oh gosh, that's a hard question. I love both.
Okay.
I would say I always try to give, I try to give as much as in practice as I would in a game. Okay. Because ultimately practice, what you do in practice is what's going to translate.
That's going to show out. Yes.
But I really do love playing in games because that is a reflection of all the hard work I put in at practice.
That's the result.
So I do love games. I love the energy. I love everybody being ready to go, fighting for each other. I do love to win. I do love that competitive spirit. So that is definitely something that I love about the game. And I don't know, I feel like I'm representing something bigger than myself.
Definitely.
So I do love the game atmosphere, but practices are amazing. I love practice as well. I think it's a great place because that's where you can't make your mistakes. That's where you make your mistakes. That's where you learn. That's where you grow. And so I've always loved practices. I mean, we practice here at Southeastern on the team. We practice around 5-6 days a week. Okay. So we practice quite a bit.
Ooh. But so it's not on Sunday? Sometimes even on Sunday?
I was going to say, it depends because during season we play on Fridays and Sundays. Okay. Those are our game days.
So that was one of my questions. How often are you in the gym? So you're in the gym every day?
Oh, yeah. We have...
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, we have games Fridays and Sundays. And then we usually practice in between there on Saturdays. And then we have Mondays off. And then we have practice Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday. It just depends on the week, honestly. There's so much going on, but it really just does depend on what we've got going on. So if it's in fall, usually fall is really tight, and we have a lot of games during the week, so that, practices probably go down a little bit. But then in the spring, we'll have 2 a day sometimes. Like, we really, jack it up. So, yeah, in the gym, on the field, a lot, but we need it. You need it.
You definitely
you need it to get better, to grow, to get stronger. So, yes.
So while doing that, where does the education and where does the regular Alyssa's life come into? Where are we just chilling?
Where does it fit?
If it happens.
Right.
And where's the education in this? So is education soccer?
Yes.
Then
yes.
Definitely. Okay.
Oh, totally. Education comes first. And that's another thing is everybody on the team. I mean, last year we had, I believe, the highest GPA among all the sports teams.
Okay.
Cumulative GPA.
Shout out to the soccer team. Let's go.
Go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we our coaches take it very seriously. The girls take it very seriously. I take it very seriously. My goal after college is I'm an integrative biology major right now. Okay. So my plans after
Smart
school,
girl.
Oh, no, I try to be as much as possible.
Definitely.
But yes, so my plan is to go to medical school and then to become an OBGYN. That's been my lifelong dream. But also plans change, so I'm willing to, change it up. But that's that's what I want to do, really. That's what I've always wanted to do since I was a little girl. I've said I've wanted to do that because my mom always talked about it so fondly. So I was like, oh, I want to do that. Like, that sounds like a great job. So that is my plan. So it is a lot of school. So right now...
Because after college, you still have to do...
Oh, we've got 4 years of medical school.
Oh, man.
We've got probably 3 to 4 years of residency. So
okay, right, because you're going into that field. Ooh,
we've got a lot coming.
Ooh.
But hey, we can get through it. I can get through it.
You've got to listen. You've definitely gotten through harder.
That's
you definitely gotten through.
And that's what exactly. I think I've picked up those lessons. If I can do this, I can do anything.
Definitely.
I can do anything.
The world is endless.
As long as I apply myself, and the world is endless. Yes.
Yes.
So, I just think trying to create a good, because I think that is something I'm grateful is having a balance. Like there's a lot of soccer, there's a lot of school, but I think it's very important to get like that social aspect in. And
yes.
I love that part personally. Like I love going out to dinner and going to try new things. And there is definitely time, even though it seems like there's no time, there is time to like factor those things in and different parts of the year. Like right now we're kind of in the thick of it where it's just, you go to class, you go to soccer, you go to class, and then you go to sleep.
Definitely.
And you know.
Right now is when a lot goes on.
Right. But
which
then
it'll loosen up and get a little.
Exactly. There's different parts, and that's the thing is, you can't have fun all the time. So, you work hard, play hard, and then you can, loosen up at certain parts.
Definitely.
So
you got to recharge on Monday, y'all.
Yes.
You have to recharge on Monday.
That's right. That's right. That's the reset time.
What are some things you do to reset?
Ooh. Well.
Is it a meal? Do you chill? Like, what is,
Oh, gosh. That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, well, I love to read, so that is one thing that'll get my mind, like, at peace.
Okay.
I would say I love spending time with my friends.
Okay.
That's a very nice reset, is just chill time with my friends, and we get to relax. I would say, my life is pretty much consumed by soccer and school, so sometimes I think that's my relaxing time, is just when I get to, like, be with myself and, studying and all the in-betweens of that, but, yeah, oh, there's one of my teammates actually right
Do
now.
you, like, zone out?
There she goes.
Do you, like, zone out and just see soccer in the middle of the day? Do you dream about soccer?
Oh, I do. Often.
There we go. Because I literally have dreams about media.
Yes.
Like, I fall asleep sometimes and I see me hosting a show. I don't see an audience really.
Yeah.
But I see me up there hosting something.
Oh, my head hits the pillow and I'm thinking, there I go, like, in the game, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, we're getting this trophy, we're getting that ring, like, all the time.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay, what is our playlist for Alyssa? when we're at practice and the game, or is it the same playlist?
This is a hard question.
Come on.
We have a great girl on the team, Emma Ramsey, that kills our playlist.
Okay.
And she gives us the best playlists, and we listen to it when we warm up, before games, at practices, during lifts. A personal playlist though, we've got all the genres on there. I love all types of music. I would say my favorite is definitely R&B. That's we gotta get
we going 90s, we going early 2000s, or we going just R&B?
Well, that's why I love your shirt.
Come on.
I started singing songs in my head, but all of that's my favorite. I love soul. Of course, in the athletics world, rap, big. Rap is huge.
You got to be turned up at least before the game.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is more relevant here, not back home, but country music is huge here. That's something that's played all the time.
Yes.
I don't know. I love it all. I think it's great, and I think music is a great outlet for you to just get in the zone and get going and get your juices flowing. Oh yeah, I love it.
What is our diet?
Oh, that's also a big one.
Yes, I know.
Especially with so much going on, I feel like sometimes it kind of just skips your mind.
Definitely.
But it is so important to eat. Eat.
Yes.
Especially with the amount.
Because you don't want to go weak.
No. Especially with the amount, athletes are, especially, but even just, everyday life, you need your food. That's your fuel. That's what your body uses to keep going. And especially when you're having hard practices, hard lifts, games, you need to fuel yourself properly. So, getting your proteins in, your fruits, your vegetables, which I could be better in that area, but all of your.
We all can.
Especially me.
We all can.
But
because I'm the worst eater.
Oh my gosh.
See, but I work out.
Yeah.
So I try to at least, which is still not good, but I try to at least say I'll go work some of this off or work out. That way I can eat. I can have my trashy meals.
Oh, I have that same mindset sometimes.
Yes.
Like, if I just run like an extra mile, I can go to Kansas.
I can have me a trashy meal. Yes,
go
definitely.
get crumble after this. So, but as long as you're getting enough to like supplement yourself properly and keep you going, because it's really important for your health.
Definitely.
Especially.
Definitely. Another thing about Louisiana that I know you guys don't have over there.
Yes.
We have the Mardi Gras season. How has your Mardi Gras season experience been?
Oh, I experienced it for the first time last year.
Come on. Oh, let's go. Let's go. So wait, Mardi Gras 23?
Yes.
Oh. And I don't want to mistake it. I'll go look this up later. It was either 23 or 22. They said it was the biggest social Mardi Gras, which means that the internet brought in more than a million people just to come to Mardi Gras. Yes, it had nothing to do with New Orleans tourism. It had nothing to do with the city at all. Strictly social media. This was the biggest social media Mardi Gras. Yes.
The effect social media can have on wild.
Yes.
Wild. I mean, it's the greatest form of connection we have from afar.
Yeah.
So, it's
definitely.
Wow.
It has helped me grow.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Sure.
It has helped me grow.
Oh yeah.
So far. So do you like, let me see, what is a good catch for you? Do you like the beads, the cups, the food? I know you've seen them throw you some chips and pies and cakes.
Let me tell you.
The coconuts, like what's the...
Right, there's so much flying through the air. I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, we caught some pretty fun stuff, let me tell you.
Definitely.
But, it was fun. My friends, especially, originally from here, because we have a couple girls on the... That's the fun thing about our team is there's girls from all over. We've got girls from
a wide variety.
Almost every state, different
yes.
countries, but we do have some local Louisiana girls, and they were so great in getting us to come out and teaching us about the holiday and the culture of it, and so it was so fun. I had king cake for the first time.
Okay,
that was really good.
Now you know the tradition, right?
In there. Oh yeah.
You get the baby, you gotta buy the next king cake.
No, that's why you had the baby. That's why you. Put it back in the cake when you find it.
Definitely.
But yeah, so it was really fun. We went to a New Orleans parade. We went to Spanish Town parade.
Okay.
Hammond parade. So it was so much fun.
It's a whole season. You're gonna have the whole Louisiana.
Oh yeah.
The whole thing
and
is gonna celebrate.
The party doesn't stop.
No.
It just keeps going.
No.
You think it's done?
You have
You're
to go
wrong.
home. You're gonna have to go.
You gotta force yourself.
Guys.
Peace.
I'm done.
Yeah,
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But so much fun.
Definitely.
So much fun.
Now, one more thing before we get out of here.
Sure.
When I was in Vegas,
yes.
I don't want to say it wrong. Is it FS1? Formula One? The racing?
Oh, yes, F1.
Oh, my God. Hey, y'all, listen, if y'all can get a chance to go, please. Man, the way they put that track around the strip.
Oh, I'm telling you, they do everything out there. You think
this place has to be going. Like, the money that flows in Las Vegas, y'all. I wish I could have a piece of it, bro.
Yes.
Listen, they literally put a track around every hotel.
Oh, my dad had to start taking alternate routes
to get to work.
Because they were building the tracks.
Yes.
And it's insane.
Definitely.
It's insane. And fun fact, I don't get to go because I'm here. They're going in a couple days. They're going to the races.
Man, look at that, man.
I am so jealous.
Man, y'all supposed to take us.
I am jealous. I want to go so badly.
But at least I did get to see it live action.
Yes.
Man, I've never seen nothing like that before in my life.
No, I mean,
I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. A car going 200 miles per hour through a main street, zipping through.
Right.
I've never seen it in my life before.
It's insane.
So I got to give a shout out to Vegas for that.
I have all the respect for them.
Oh, yes.
That job seems so difficult.
Definitely.
So difficult.
Definitely.
Yes.
So, to come this season, you said you still have a couple of months to recover.
So hopefully I'll be back in the spring.
Okay, so we'll be looking forward to that. We're definitely looking forward to that. But for now, we're definitely going to see you on the sideline supporting the team.
Always. I will support my team till the day I die.
Okay.
I love those girls. I love my Lions. And I'm just so proud of them every single day, what they're doing, the work they put in. It's paying off. And I'm so excited to watch them in conference.
Okay.
Because I truly think we have a really good shot at winning.
Okay.
And I don't know. They just never fail to impress me. They're just above great soccer players. They're great human beings, and so I hope, the success that should come to them comes to them.
Definitely.
Because they deserve it so
much.
much.
We root for y'all.
Yes,
we root for y'all, girls. And look, even though I know most of y'all might get the regular ring finger, but me and Alyssa, we pinky ring babies. See what I'm saying?
Always,
we pinky ring babies.
Always.
You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So boom, y'all. Here we have it. We have our girl. I told y'all this is gonna be a great one. Told y'all this is gonna be a great one. We have Miss Alyssa Turco. I'm RUU, and y'all just rocked out with RUU, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me.